All right, you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I guess you could say this is a part 2 of my big changes in the house garden. And so I just thought I'm just going to show you a quick clip, which is that all of the lines were removed. I just started putting back on, and I thought I'll grab the camera. So it was right by the back door too. So everything was pulled, all drip lines and the black tarp. And I went through real quick and cultivated just to fluff it back up, and I put 666 in here to amend it. And then I had the last little bit of the horse manure from March or February, whenever I got it, and this I got the horse manure as well, but everything got the 666. So it's kind of flattened out now. I just pulled this tarp back up. That one didn't have much, going on because I couldn't pull all of it. I accidentally pulled out the pepper back there. The tiller caught the cage and ripped everything. It was a mess. So, but everything else got to kind of stay in place. This came up, but I'm going to lay it right back down now. And I think this time I'm going to tuck. The only thing different is I'm going to tuck the lines under the black tarp, because I had I had a lot of water shooting up over here, which it's still gonna do, because this part is not gonna get addressed with this big old dill, and there's peppers in there. So this part's just gonna stay where it is. But on this side, I think I'm gonna keep all the water on the underside and go with that. The okra's still there. I need to weed between the okra because there's a lot of weeds in there. It's still very nutritious soil over there because the that's my phone, hold on. So what I was saying before we were interrupted by a scam, likely. I'm sure my warranty was out or something like that. But anyhow, this had a lot of ammonium sulfate in here for the onions, and the weeds are overly happy. So anyhow, let me get back to this. Next time you see it, it should have some plants in it and seeds and everything, because after this I'm going over to the salsa garden to work really hard. All right, I think this is a good stopping point. I'm starting to get sprinkles on me, and I could not find my zucchini rapiconte seeds nor the rest of my Georgia rattlesnake watermelon seeds, because I was going to do a little bit more in that back corner. But I had 3 plants already grown for the watermelon, and the South Annas in this middle row, and then just a couple up here. That's really, I think we want to invest a lot of space in something that we love, which is the butternut squash. Up here I have all the Alma paprikas, which peppers, and we grow these. We get them, here's one kind of almost done, and they get to a really bright orange, and then we pick them and we smoke them and grind them, and then I have pepper all year. So that's really cool. There are 2 remaining giant Marconis, sorry, in the middle. The eggplant still left in the middle. This is a cayenne that my neighbor gave me, little tiny babies, and it's still there. So it's made it through the pulling off and the putting back on of the black cover. So that's great for it. And the corbace lost a couple peppers, but otherwise it's no worse for wear. And like I said, the watermelon, the Georgia rattlesnake watermelon's there. I have a little bit of an open section for when I find those seeds. And then I think I have just 2 or 3 plugs of some more of those South Anna seeds in there. Then this is the cherry peppers, which are good for, I want to pickle those and put those with salads. So I have quite a few of those that made it. I have a blank space back there. And then the okra. Most of this is jambalaya okra. I have some burgundy on the okra, and 2 of the 3 died, so I just re-sowed a few more of those. I will put more burgundy okra somewhere else, but I wanted to finish out that row, so that's why it ended up mixed and match. Just kind of an interesting note. So I had bukus of aloe in here, and so I trimmed all that back. This is chives, which I thought would have gone to flower and seed this year, but it didn't. So I took care of that. I weeded out there and some of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Sometimes I'll put herbs or whatever, but it's doggone hot. I may cut little cardboard squares and just put cardboard in there just to prevent any growth of anything in there. The grass loves to come up through there. And this is, I forgot, my neighbor told me what this was. It's just a little palm thing. It's annoying more than anything for me because it doesn't belong there. Oh, and before I give out my closeout, let me see and show you. Isn't that beautiful? Hold on, I gotta wake up my screen. This is my Black Beauty eggplant. Looks to be like the only one so far, unless there's more sneaking up on me. And there were 3 plants in there, but I don't know how many's remaining. So anyhow, that's it. And of course, all the pineapples lining up. I gotta trim up. Oh, she's been like that all morning. Trim up my rosemary. Okay, so I made a change here. So there is a drip line underneath here, but I just went in the shed and just found a piece. It almost looks like it was made to cut, but this is really from the salsa garden. I can tell by those cuts. But anywho, I decided to cover it because I want to walk down here. The pineapples are really encroaching on this walk space. So I want to make this a row to walk on to pick my okra. And if I have to get a ladder in there, because sometimes, I don't know about jambalaya, it's my first year with jambalaya, but the Clemson spineless could go quite tall on me. And so I want to be able to get like a ladder or step stool, something in there. And then of course pick the peppers, and then the vines will come over anyhow. So I do not need to consider square foot gardening in this plot this season for the summer. Well friends, we're just gonna call it good today. For the video and vlogging, and this is essentially it. And I'm really happy to have gotten at least one garden completely done and summer ready. So I'm tickled about that. Now I'm gonna head over to the salsa and, at least if nothing else, get that tiller going between the rows. Try to get something done with that. But anyhow, that's for another day. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Make sure you like and subscribe because we are not done yet, even though we're getting close to summer. All right, bye-bye.